Nomadic Fanatic still trying to get to Sturgis, and he has an e-bike mishap along the way. And Sarasota Tim, more compelling content. That's right, we have a new one from Nomadic Fanatic.
Got a little check mark.
He, nothing really exciting. Him and Diana are still trying to get to Sturgis, even though they've been there for a week now. And Sturgis is about over, if not over. But yeah, it'll be an old memory by the time they get there and start posting videos about it. But I guess that's the way Tater does stuff, so. But it's really nothing exciting. I mean, he buys some magnets, dumps his tanks, bitches about everybody taking too much time, and he's just Mr. Quick. Bitched about the weather, of course. It's either, it used to, it's raining, raining. Now it's too hot and it's just sunny, and it doesn't matter. If there's weather, Tater's bitching about it, and he's bitching about the roads, and of course, slurping all kinds of food. And then, because of the horrible roads, the e-bikes fell over and dinged the Harley.
Well, we brought the e-bikes out because they completely came unattached and fell into Black Betty. No casualties, just a couple little broken loose parts, but the e-bikes landed on Black Betty and scratched and dinged the hell all the way down to raw metal underneath the black of my fender here. Shiny metal. So
oh no, not the Harley. Well, a couple people told me that they saw two e-bikes on Facebook Marketplace.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
But they think it was because it was in the Shodo area, and they think Tater's back home already. And he had the e-bikes up for sale on the marketplace. So I don't know, maybe he got mad because they dinged his Harley. And speaking of Harley, he's still buying Harley shirts along the way, stopping at every little piss hole that has a Harley place, and he's buying t-shirts. He's not showing it, but he's telling us all about it. He showed us one t-shirt that he had on. And with all the madness that's going on with woke Harley and everything that everybody was doing, even at Sturgis, I'm sure those stores are happy that anybody's buying this shit. Okay, let's move on to
Timmy.
Well, Tim isn't finished with his amazing content of buying a crock pot. No. That's not all. No. Come on, folks. He is just getting started. If you look over there, after he bought the crock pot, he put air. He put air in them tires. That's right, those balloons. He said it's like riding on balloon. He actually put air. Now, come on. You have to admit, if that's not compelling content, if that's not amazing content, putting air in tire, going to a car wash and using the air pump, come on. You got to admit, people, that's top-notch stuff there. That's like Tim promised. Content, folks, that everybody is going to enjoy. And boy, did he deliver. He delivered. And then, the hits didn't stop there. Timmy went on to use that crock pot. That's right. He didn't just buy one. He actually showed us how he used that puppy. I mean, come on. Can you stand it? I mean, some people knew it was coming. Some people predicted it. I didn't believe it because, that's far too much content. That's above and beyond. Just tap, 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 this one. Smashing it, pushing it, pulling it, doing all that. That was far more than enough for me. It was so compelling. I had to go sit down. I almost had to take an extra blood pressure pill because my heart was a racing. It was so exciting. I could barely contain myself. But then, after he put air in a tire, I had to, man, I was sweat. I had to get a fan out. I was like, oh my goodness, this is too much. Where does he come up with these things? The genius. And then, to top it all off, to actually use that crock pot that he just bought, that new purchase. I mean, if only I had the chutzpah, the creativity to do such a thing. And then Miss Tammy, I don't know, she must have went somewhere. I don't know, because, I mean, look, he did a Crush It for Christ. Seek him first. That's right, seek him first. Don't seek anybody else. Seek him first. Well, Tim, I did what you said. I did exactly what you said. When I got up this morning, I made my bed. So I am expecting blessings. Now the bets are on. There are a lot of people in the comment section that they are saying that they bet after Tim uses that crock pot, they might wash it, but they're going to return that bitch and go get that little small, cheaper one. What do you think? Leave me a comment. What do you think? Do you think he's going to keep that crock pot, or do you think he's going to return it? If he does return it, is he going to get the small, cheaper one, or is he just going to return it and not use a crock pot? But Mr. Return? Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Now, in my video yesterday, we watched Tim buy a pan again, and of course the crock pot. And let's face it, folks, you know, when you go buy things, Tim looks for the cheapest deal. I mean, you know, this is the dude that says things like this.
Because one thing I got, plenty of money.
But yet he is shopping to save 2 pennies on a can of tuna. But hey, far be it from me. If you want to be frugal, it's your money. You go, well, it's everybody else's money. But if you want to save everybody else's money, you go right ahead. But here's the thing. Tim claims to be a minimalist, right? Well, in my vast knowledge, but from what I know, see, when you're a minimalist and you're somebody who does things like that, they buy things that last. They don't just buy cheap junk, throw it out, and then replace it with more cheap junk. No, they don't do things like that. That's what Tim does. Tim, I'll get the cheapest one ever. Come on, man. Put your pants on, Tim. See, once again, we have the Tim math. See, if you buy something for $10 20 times, oh, that's far, far better than spending $60 once. Minimalist. See, Tim thinks because he sees something and throws it away, he cleaned up a space, so I'm a minimalist. No, your brain, that's where the minimalist comes. You have minimal brain activity. But yeah, the Tim math, it's there. Remember. All right, I want to bring your attention to I call him our resident lawyer, Karl. That's right. Karl put out a video, why Sarasota Tim doesn't work a W-2 job. Yeah, go over and check out Karl. Watch his video. He's the fellow that said about, is Sarasota Tim going to go to jail for, not doing his, for not paying stuff back? But yeah, so he gave his opinion on that. And now he's letting us know what he thinks about Tim not working a W-2 job and doing his side hustles where he gets a 1099. To put it simple, you can go watch Karl's video, but to put it simply, it's because Tim owes people money. He's not sure who. It could be a long list of people. It could be the government. It could be ex-wives. It could be all kinds of, it could be family members. It could be, the Guidos. It could be anybody. But he says he thinks it's because Tim owes people money. And if he gets a W-2 job and, things get reported to unemployment from an employer and say, hey, we got this guy working, then it gets spread to all the other government agencies, and therefore they go, aha, he owes us money. We will just attach his wages. That's right. Tim doesn't want to get his wages garnished. So therefore, he just does his little side hustle of YouTube and telling everybody how to quit their job and Be like Tim, a homeless bum living on somebody else's Social Security check. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting. And Karl also says that, hey, if his past wives or ex-wives were seeking child support, and Tim evaded the child support, and these women were getting some kind of government assistance, it doesn't matter if the wives want money from Tim or not. The government says, we gave you money to help feed, clothe, and house your children. He didn't pay. Well, he owes us now. So they will go after him. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Hey, what do you think? Do you think Karl's right? Go over and watch his video. I'll leave a link below. But go over and watch his video and then come back here and tell me, what do you think? Do you think Karl's right? Do you think Tim is evading payment? And do you think that's why Tim's sweating when he's in Florida, not showing where he's at, trying to hide his location? Do you think that may be it? I don't know. Leave me a comment below. And remember, folks, that's right, folks, there's one thing you always have to remember when you watch Blind Views. You never have to agree with me. That's never the point here. What's the point?
This is Blind Views, and that's how we see it.
What we do here is go back.